He's gotten another one coming, and that was good. Nia Brewer for three, and it's good. Stolen now by Marco. This will be a dunk. Brewer with 4 seconds. Puts it up. It's on the way. It's good! Booster boy hits the three as the buzzer sounds. Welcome back inside War Eagle Arena. Lady Bears just won 63-48. It's round 2 now. It's the Grizzlies and the War Eagles. Grizzlies come in 14-10, 4-5 in the conference. The War Eagles are 5-17, 1-8 in the conference. Both of us are coming off losses last night. War Eagles lost to Springdale pretty healthily, 81-44. We lost to Bentonville West, who's the best team in the state right now, 41-39. We trailed the entire game, got it back to where we had an opportunity, coach, and just didn't go right for us there in the end.
Yeah, we fouled their best player, or the referee called a foul, let's say that. With 2.1 seconds left, he hit both free throws, and then we couldn't get a shot to go down there to end.
Well, this is how the conference stands. Bentonville West is 8-1, har-ber 8-2, Springdale 7-2, Bentonville 6-2, Fayetteville 4-4, Northside 4-5, Southside 1-7, Heritage 1-8, Rogers 1-9. On paper, this is a game we should win. You know, the thing about it, the conference is really very even. You know, anybody can win on any night.
Well, yeah, and you know, even the games we lost, we played everybody, you know, very tough. And, shot and fall here or there, and it could be a different story.
We're gonna have the starting lineups now.
We are almost ready for basketball. The first we use the starting lineup for tonight's game. We'll begin with our visitors.
I talked to Pat Jenkins earlier today. He does the play-by-play for Fayetteville. It's on the Hill Media. And he was telling me, now they're coming to Northside Friday, this next Friday. And he said, y'all stole one from us now. When you came to Fayetteville, we beat them 1 point, but it was a great ball game, and we just outplayed them. At the end there, they had some opportunities to shoot, but Denary and Whitmore ejected one up about 5 rows in the stands, and that's how that game ended.
You gotta like that.
Against Bentonville West last night, Marco had 17, Poom had 7, D-Bug 7, Derek Shepard 6, 2 threes. Good to see him get back on that three-point train.
That's right. You know, one thing I've noticed, Buzz, neither team cheerleaders are here tonight. You know, it is a Saturday, and I get it.
And there's nobody in the student section.
Yeah, it's a little bit different kind of atmosphere when that student section's not filled up.
Yeah, and I'll say this. I mean, the Lady Bears and the Grizzlies have as many fans as the Heritage War Eagles do.
Yeah.
Just looking in the stands.
That's right.
We want to welcome all of our Grizzly Sport Network viewers in. We are more than happy to bring you this broadcast. The Lady Bears and the Grizzlies got a win in the first game. Need to get another one here with the boys, and it'd be a lot nicer trip home if we can get that done.
That's right. You know, we had quite a few people send stuff in for fam cam for the girls' game. I'd like to see that for the boys' game as well. You know,
maybe we can get one from Coach Fleur.
Coach Fleur, that'd be great. You know, Chris Carter and his wife Tamara.
Oh yeah.
We need to get one for them. Coach Fitzgerald and Cheryl. You know, they got a new dog.
So you're calling them out. You're calling them out right now.
They got a new dog. His name is Duke. I'm looking forward to.
Maybe we get a picture of that.
Getting in the fan cam for sure.
Ben Manuel and Denary Whitmore in the circle. We'll come out with the tip there, so Derek Shepard will start it out. Boy, we couldn't throw it in the ocean last night, but we can tonight. Nice assist to Marco, who had 17 last night.
That was the first dropping points. It in the ocean right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what that is. Well, that three-pointer's good. Taylor Burgess, that's exactly how, was that a two-pointer?
Yes, sir.
Two-pointer from Burgess. That's exactly how the girls started out. Marco, that is for three at the front of the rim. Ryan Wassman with the rebound.
Well, I'm noticing that Heritage does have a small student section on the floor.
They just,
on the other side of the floor.
They just showed. When you say small, that's exactly what it is. Nice spin in the paint for the two-pointer from Ben Manuel. Nice pass underneath the D-Bug. Fight for it. D-Bug still gets it, and he'll go up and finally get fouled.
It's a great effort right there by D-Bug.
D-Bug just stays with it.
Yeah.
He and Poom can create so many things in the lane. Fun to watch. When you got to have something happen, you get it in one of those two guys' hands, they're going to make something happen, and usually they may get a bucket out of it, or at least they'll draw a foul. So D-Bug gets his first free throw. And he makes his second.
Well, Buzz, did you, Coach Flores, I'm hoping he's watching it on Grizzly Sports Network. Did you ask him about the beard that he's growing?
Well, I don't know if he's finally waving the white flag or what he's doing, but he's got him a beard going. I think he's getting some
it's coming in
artwork.
Pretty good, too.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
Artwork being done for a tattoo. Javion thought about the three inside the D-Bug. Now Marco with the easy layup.
Marco definitely has a height advantage over Heritage, and he's going to use that to his advantage.
Yeah, that's one thing we have tonight that we did not have last night. They had a 6'8" guy and a 6'7" guy. Anderson, who's very impressive. I think he's committed to UCA already.
Okay.
That three-pointer is good. Taylor Burgess, who was right on the line of the three-pointer earlier, made a two, but got a three there. And they'll get the lead, 7-6. Javion Smith, at some point, he's going to be cleared for takeoff. That young man can get in the air and kind of make a decision when he wants to come down.
That's right.
Javion back out to D-Bug. That'll get waved off. He may have. It'll be Grizzly basketball.
Fouls on number 24, Ryan Wassman. His first, team foul number 2.
Marco back to D-Bug. D-Bug with 4 points on the night. Savoy will go all the way down the floor, and he'll be called for the charge. Well, Manuel had to go way up just to get the pass from his teammate. Saved it out of bounds to Poom Savoy, and he took it all the way down the floor, but got called for the charge.
He was just a little out of control going in there. Got three-quarter pressure here.
That's James Isbell. He's 5'7". Works against Marco, who's 6'7". How would you like to give up a foot? Stepped out of bounds. That was Carter Hensley. Carter, a 6'3" senior. He's got a little too far under the basket. And a turnover. The Bears with a 1-point lead almost halfway through the first quarter. Boom in the lane, back out to D-Bug. Inside to Marco. Marco with the soft shot. It's good. Marco's pretty much having his way underneath.
That may be a theme for the night, Buzz.
It looks like it's headed in that direction. Again, a three-pointer. Taylor Burgess, no good. Hensley with the rebound. That shot put up and is good. Ben Manuel for his second bucket. And the War Eagles keeping it close here with the Grizzlies. 3:18 left in the first quarter. Good job by Marco. He drives and sees, he gets a lot of attention when he drives, obviously, and he saw Poom there. Payne got it to him. Poom puts the shot up and gets fouled. So Poom looking for his first points. He's got one. Ryan Wassman comes out. Parker Branscombe will check in for the War Eagles. Second free throw on the way for Poom is good. Got some pressure there as they throw it all the way down the court. And for the dunk is Ben Manuel. 6 points on the night for Ben. That's how you break a press, isn't it?
Sure is.
Javion. That foul is against Parker Branscombe, who just checked into the ball game. Javion, who is so fast off the dribble. Parker just tried to catch him with his hands and got called for the foul. No, I was going to say that should be a foul there too, as Carter Hensley reached in over the back of Poom.
That foul's number 42, Carter Hensley, his first team foul number 5.
Alejandro Solis Ojeda. That's on my first try.
That's a good job, Buzz.
He comes in for Carter Hensley, who was guilty of that foul. Poom will inbound to Derek Shepard. Derek, who hit 2 threes last night. There's Derek right side. Now Marco to Javion. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good. That's Derek Shepard. Boy, if that becomes a trend, turn the lights out.
That barely even hit the bottom of the net.
That's one of those Ron Brewer shots that are you sure that went in? Because nothing moved. You used to watch Brewer shoot free throws, and the net, you couldn't see it move. It was so soft. Luke Young at the scorer's table. He's going to come in. Javion Smith will come out. Almost stolen by Poom. That shot from the line is good. Alejandro Solis Ojeda. 2 points, 3-pointers on the way, and here we go. Derek Shepard, 2 for 2. Saw him go 6 for 6 against Little Rock Hall, and you talk about impressive. Well, when you get the feel like that, they just got to keep feeding you.
That's right.
You know how these teams scout the other teams and really start narrowing down what the weaknesses, what the strengths are when you're getting ready to play a certain team, and you know they know what kind of a shooter Derek Shepard is, and if he gets hot, this is the kind of thing that can happen. So I would imagine that if they don't try to put somebody on him, and I mean, you're talking about getting 5 and 6 feet outside the arc.
That's right.
But he can hurt you also on the drive. He is so quick. If you push out on him, he can drive on you, then find somebody open in the paint, usually Marco or D-Bug.
Moving screen, offensive foul.
Solis, his first team foul number 6 on the Warriors.
So Alejandro guilty of the foul. Bears with a 5-point lead and a minute left in the first. Javion back in. Luke Young inside the debug, off the glass and good. That's another guy that can hang up in the air.
Yeah, that was a good give and go right there between Luke and debug.
Timeout on the floor. We'll stay with it. Tom Olson's the head coach of the War Eagles. Paul Boyles, assistant coach. Kyle Moy, Stacy Mulder, and Drew Paisley. Naomi Perkins, go Grizzly.
Hey,
thanks,
Naomi.
Thanks for sending that in.
Oh, we got some more here.
April in London, mom of junior Devin Jones. April in London, thank you. Thank you for watching. Help cheer these Grizzlies on.
I had Devin in class last year.
Oh, did you?
Great young man.
He is a good young man.
Yes, he is.
Good athlete, too.
Yeah.
All right, 46.9 seconds as my broadcast partner, Coach Little, is going to have to leave. He's got business he's got to take care of, so I'll be solo for the rest of the night. That three-pointer is no good, but the putback is good. That was Ben Manuel. Manuel with 8 points so far tonight. Across the floor to Javion for three, and it's good. So what we couldn't do last night, we're doing tonight, hitting those threes. Javion's first bucket of the night is a three-pointer. 8-point lead now for the Bears. And that's how this quarter is going to end. I don't think that Heritage was aware really of the fact that we were coming to the end of the quarter, but that's the end of the first, 23-15. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the start of the second quarter after this.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh them and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
What a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York Factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Welcome back to action after the first quarter. 23-15, Bears up 8. Parker Branscombe will inbound for the War Eagles. He'll be looking for James Isbell, just 5'7". He's fouled by Javion. So Branscombe will have a do-over here as he gets it into Solis. That shot is no good. Taylor Burgess, who has a real quick start off the dribble, is able to get us a look at it but couldn't convert it. D-Bug thought about driving, but he was called for the push there, so that will be a foul against D-Bug, and it will result in a full court press here from the Grizzlies. As Burgess will inbound, looking for help. That's Solis that'll give him the help. He'll get it back. Now Isbell will try to work his way out of this. It'll be a steal. That's Marco to Derek. Derek's intended pass to D-Bug was stolen. Isbell to Manuel. Manuel's pass was stolen. D-Bug, who stepped in the lane to get that one. Derek Shepard will set up the offense as the ball is knocked out of bounds. Still Grizzly basketball. Ben Manuel with the quick hands. It goes out of bounds. Javion with the head fake, back out to D-Bug on the way. Won't go. Hensley with the rebound. That three-pointer won't go as Luke Young will get the rebound. Now Javion. Javion with the alley-oop. That turned into a reverse layup. Marco with the miss. The War Eagles will get the rebound. No score yet. Almost 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. D-Bug goes to the floor. He'll get it. Now Marco. Marco to Luke Young. Luke's shot is blocked. Now Isbell goes inside, has to kick it back out. Nice head fake there. The shot is good. That's Parker Branscombe. His first 2 points of the night. So the War Eagles have cut it to a 6-point deficit. Javion for three. That won't go as Manuel gets the rebound. Heritage with some patience here, just looking for an opportunity, which they won't get. The ball is stolen by Luke Young, all the way down to Marco. Marco with the left-hander. That won't good. Isbell gets the rebound, just 5'7", but he was in the right place at the right time. Now he'll take the three. That one's good. Isbell, first basket of the night is a three. So we have a 3-point ball game, and Coach Burnett says, let's get this figured out. So we will take a break. We'll come back with some more Grizzly action after this.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
What a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Almost 3.5 minutes gone in the second quarter, and the Bears have not scored. Heritage has cut it now to a 3-point lead. No pressure on the Bears as they'll bring it across the timeline. It's Javion Smith. They'll immediately trap him, but he'll get it to D-Bug. D-Bug needs help. Now he gets stripped. Burgess with it. Manuel back out to the left side. Isbell for another three. That one won't go. Javion gets the rebound. Inside to Marco. Marco is fouled as he goes up for the shot. Marco with 6 points. He's going to have 2 free throws here. Too strong on his free throw. Again, we have not put it in the bucket in this second quarter. He has another one coming. That one's on the way, and it's good. Marco with 7. That three-pointer won't go. That was Burgess with the miss. Javion wants to push. Now he'll back it out. Tried to get it into Marco. The quick hands of Burgess knocks it away, and Manuel will come out of there with it. They'll give it to Isbell, let him throw it to Branscombe. Branscombe's shot is good. Parker Branscombe with 4 points. Now it's a 2-point lead for the Bears. Well, that worked in the first half. In the first quarter. We're able to convert that one. Marco with a second chance on that was able to get the points. Isbell all the way across the floor to Burgess. Back out to Branscombe. Branscombe wanted to get it to Manuel. Manuel was saying, throw it up, let me go up over the rim to get it. The ball was stolen, and there was a foul.
It is team foul number 8. Northside now on the bonus.
18 fouls against Heritage War Eagles, 5 against the Grizzlies. Luke Young will go to the line. Talked to Luke's mom earlier, and I said, well, he hits that first three, watch out. That free throw's good. Luke's second free throw, a little strong off the back of the rim. Solis with the rebound. Marco Smith will pick up James Isbell. Isbell to Solis, inside to Manuel. Manuel's layup is good. Manuel with 10 points for the War Eagles. Well, that was a push. As soon as D-Bug got his hands on the ball, that was Solis, pushed him from behind. So D-Bug will have a 1-and-1.
The team's 9th. The line shooting 1-and-1 is Denard and Whitmore.
Denarian's first free throw is good. Second one won't go. Manuel with the rebound. We got a half-court trap here, and that's Manuel inside to Solis. Back out to Branscombe. Now Manuel, who has 10 points, dishes inside. But there is a foul called. That'll go against Manuel. First foul against Ben Manuel. So under 2 minutes now in the half. Shepard, three-pointer on the way. You can count that. I can see it from here. That was money. 3 for 3 now. Derek Shepard, 9 points. Gives the Grizzlies a 7-point lead. A minute 42 left in the half. Solis with a nice pass to Isbell, but he's only 5'7", had to kick it out of there. Too much traffic, the shot was missed. Javion with the rebound. You got Manuel who pushes out on Derek Shepard. Give him another shot there. Now he'll head fake all the way out to Luke. Luke goes high to keep it going out of bounds. D-Bug. The pass was intended for Luke Young, hit the rim. Ryan Wassman is on the floor for the War Eagles. Isbell again has to kick it out. Can't go in there with the big guys as Branscombe knocks down a 3. 7 points on the night for Parker Branscombe. So it's 4 points with 41 seconds left. Intended pass for Marcos stolen. So Heritage just down 4 points. We'll probably try to work for the last shot here. Under 20 seconds left. Isbell is picked up by Shepard. They were unaware when the first quarter ended, but they are definitely aware now. That three-pointer wide open shot is on the way. It's a miss. Saved by Javion. Isbell puts it up. That won't go. D-Bug will not have a chance to. I tell you what, that was 3/4 of the court that just hit the front of the net then. Had it gone, it wouldn't have counted, but it'd been very impressive. 31-27. Too close for comfort as the boys will go in the locker room and Coach Burnett will try to get them on track. Stay with us. We'll be back. This is the Grizzly Sports Network.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history, at least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh him and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Welcome back inside War Eagle Arena. It's 31-27, a little too close for comfort right now, but I've got Ricky Smith with me. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on a 63-48 win. You and I were just talking before we came on. They got a pretty good team. Like you said, they're a little deceiving.
They are. They're very deceiving. They played everybody in the league really, really close. Lost a game or two here by 1 or 2 points. And, we were supposed to play them Tuesday night before the storm hit, and at that time they were, 6-2 in the conference. Yeah. And they lost last night, made them 6-3. But, tonight's loss gives them 4 losses at the halfway point. But, it's a big win for us coming off back-to-back nights. 1 day of preparation, Thursday, out of school, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Preparation Thursday, play Friday, and then, we brought them in today, did a little film session and had a walkthrough. I'm proud of our kids because Heritage played a little junk defense on us, strangling 2, boxing 1, and those are, if your kids aren't focused offensively, it really gets in their head. Yeah. And we didn't have any time to prepare for it, walk through today, but I'm really proud of our young kids. Cherish Blackman played outstanding today.
Oh, she did. Coach, how many blocks did she get?
I don't know. I know she had 18 points. That was huge. Yeah. And then she defended the 6'3" kid inside. That's a grown woman. So our big concern, obviously Dakaya Foster is out right now with a knee injury, and we're hoping it's not as severe as we've been told, but there's looking like it may be a season-ending injury.
Well,
but
I hope not.
I hope not too. Not only do we lose her for the season, she's going to miss some AAU basketball and summer camps, and that hurts us going into next year. But very proud of our club. I thought our bench tonight, Cadence Fleming and Anaya Brewer, came in and made some big plays. Really, really gave us a spark. Several second, third opportunities on the offensive boards, kept the possession alive, and gave us a chance. We're going to shoot 40%. If you shoot 100 times, you're going to shoot 40% of 100. You shoot it 10 times, you're going to shoot 40% of 100. So the more shots we get, the better odds we have.
Yeah, and I tell you what, the difference between last night and tonight, and the threes were raining last night, and tonight was a little bit different. You had to find a different way to get the ball in the hole.
Absolutely, and we wanted to press. Last night we pressed full court and really got after them. Tonight we're a little bit tired, but they were too. They played last night also, but we got in a little bit of a foul trouble, and they were on the free throw line at a 1-on-1. So that really dictates whether we can press and trap. And plus they have a really, really good guard that's committed to the Air Force Academy in Castile.
Yeah, it's West Point.
Yeah, she'll pick you apart. Excuse me, West Point. She'll pick you apart.
Yeah, she's something, and started out strong. But, not only can she shoot the 3, but she can drive and is good with the left hand, too.
Absolutely.
But, again, it's a win. And the thing that concerned me as I was studying the teams before we tipped off tonight, they beat Bentonville.
Yes.
And I think they won 5 conference games in a row.
Yes, they have the potential. They're a very, you can tell a lot after the game when a kid walks by that plays on the opponent's team. If they walk by and they're in a normal frame of mind, hey, they may have heard of Northside tradition and maybe kind of expected to lose.
Right.
I watch all their kids walk by as we're sitting in the bleachers watching the boys. Every one of them's walking down with their head dejected. That tells me they really thought they could beat us.
Yeah.
And so from a coaching standpoint, we got to be mentally prepared the next time we play them. And give them credit. I mean, they fought hard. They hit some shots. Luckily for us, we hit some big shots down the stretch. Again, Cadence Fleming and Anaya Brewer were huge for us. But Anna Gooden and Karis Washington are just so consistent, and they're really, really 2 great leaders of a basketball club. What's made us better here in the last 2 or 3 weeks has been our other kids are stepping up.
Yeah.
If we can get 3 kids in double figures and at least get some, 6 or 8 points out of the other kids, then we become a pretty good basketball club.
Well, we talked in the beginning, before the season started, how young this squad is, and you got a great senior leader in Karis. And she's done a great job for you, not just what she does on the court, but being a role model and doing what she has to do to set the standard. But you got so many young ones out there, and it's fun to watch them mature every game. It seems like the more experience you get them, the better they perform for you. But they want to perform. When they get their chance to get on the court, they want to do everything they can to impress you and to make that team better. And it is fun to watch. You do a lot of substituting, and it's really interesting how you move them to a seat. And I was telling Coach Little, I said, he thinks like 3 minutes ahead, of where he's going to be. And if something changes, then he changes. But your game plan is incredible, how you use those girls to come in and do what they do.
Well, we knew tonight going in we were going to have a hard time matching up with the big kid. Cherish Blackman, you know, when we did the opening tip, I turned to Coach Cooper and Coach Grant, Coach Good, said, okay, when Cherish gets one foul, who's going in, how are we going to switch the matchup? Because I anticipated that happening. I know our kids and I know what our weaknesses are, and we knew going in there was going to be some things. So luckily for us, Ariana Gooden accepts her role. We say go guard this kid, she does it. She's not a great on-the-ball defender, but she's always in the right position.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you just try to see the game, you know, before it happens and visualize and anticipate. You know, my job as a head coach is to have our kids prepared. And 3 or 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning when you wake up, okay, you're up 10, what are you thinking? When you're down 10, what are you thinking? Who can do what? What are this? You know, sometimes it helps you. Sometimes it makes you goofy as a coach, makes you crazy. But the one thing that I'm proud of today, Buzz, when I came in, our kids were in the gym. We went in the film room, and every freshman, sophomore was locked in. What number am I guarding? What's her tendencies, coach? She's going right hand, she's going left hand. And a month ago, they were worried about where we were going to eat.
Yeah.
And where their boyfriend was and everything else. So we're maturing, we're getting better, and I'm very, very proud of them.
Well, I know as a coach, that's something that you definitely is music to your ears.
Absolutely.
When you see them locking in like that. When you talk about some of these girls and the roles that they have, and, you know, you got a lot of sophomores, but then you got Isabella Kendrick, who's a freshman.
Yeah, she got her first Northside High School good old-fashioned butt chewing at halftime.
Did she?
Yeah, she made a couple of shots there that we disagreed with, and we just told her. And she got acclimated a little bit at halftime. She handled it. I was very proud. You know, she got a little shook during the third period, but the fourth period late, she got a big rebound stick back, and I gave her a hug.
Yeah.
I said, you got some guts.
There you go.
You know, I want a kid that can handle that.
Yeah.
You know, I really do, because it's
Right.
going to be hectic in a game.
Oh,
Not that you want to gripe at a young lady or anything, but it's going to happen. You got to push them to the brink. My job is to get them to the mountaintop. I tell them at the beginning of the year, I can pull you.
Right.
I can say, come on, please. I can pull you up there. I can kick you in the butt. Whatever it takes to get there, we got to get to the mountaintop.
Well, you know, I've seen her shoot the three. She can be very effective from long range, but one thing that she's really good at every game is her defense.
Yeah.
And the way she moves laterally and the way she watches her opponent is really impressive. As we start the third quarter, Bears just up 4. Marco Smith inside. That's a good way to start right there. You agree with that, Coach, I'm sure.
Big possession. I always, you know, it's interesting to watch opposing teams and coaches because you make your adjustments at halftime. I always try to watch every film when I'm scouting an opponent of what their first play is coming out of halftime, because that's something that they feel confidence in, and they're going to run it again. So Coach Burnett ran a great set, get the ball inside, get an and one play, outstanding halftime adjustment.
Well, he converted that and one, so it's now 34-27, so it's good to get – you let them creep back in. They got within a bucket of us. And this team is at the bottom of the conference. But, you can't take anybody for granted.
Well, a lot of it is we're still having the ill effects of last night. We had the #1 team in the state beat.
Yeah.
Missed a shot or two there late. Let them hit a couple free throws. And it's hard to recover from that. I mean, it really is. When you give everything you got on your homecoming, and then you got to turn around and play the team that's picked last in the conference, hard to get mentally prepared for that.
You know, as you watch this Heritage team, they have some good athletes. There's one right there, Manuel, as he shoots that three, missed it, but he's got 10 points in the first half. One was a dunk, and he wanted an alley-oop that he didn't get.
Yeah, Coach Burnett's trying to speed the game up a little bit, make them play a little faster than they want to play. And we have a little silly turnover, just lack of focus. But, you know, I really feel confident in the Grizzlies the second half because our speed and quickness is starting to wear on them. They got to the free throw line there late in the second quarter, so that slowed down our pressure. You know, as a coach, you want to try to pressure them as much as you can without putting them on the line. And I really think the Grizzlies' speed and quickness will eventually wear them down.
That's Burgess for three. Burgess, that's his second three of the night. Gives him 8 points. You cannot leave him alone.
They trapped at half court. The little guard stepped through it, split it, found the open kid in the corner.
Yeah, that guard is 5'7", and he doesn't mind going in with the big boys, but it definitely alters what he can and can't do, especially when you're working against a 6'7" Marco. Three-pointer on the way. Let's count it. No, it doesn't go. Derek hit 3 in the first half. That one looked good all the way to the rim.
Grizzlies in their patent man-to-man, try to pressure the basketball.
That's Manuel inside, spins over D-Bug. It doesn't go. Poon will get the rebound. Now he'll push. Right side, that's Marco. Marco with a head fake, puts it up in the lane, won't go, gets his own rebound. Now Derek for three all by himself. That won't go, but D-Bug's there.
We're going to have to hit a basket or two from the perimeter or just keep getting on the boards. You know, I really think our size can hurt them inside, but they're doubling, tripling teaming you. So you got to hit a shot, spread it out a little bit.
That's a great point. And Parker Branscombe guilty of the foul there. Poon, that could be an and one. Well, Poon and Marco work well together on the inbound pass. I saw a lot of that last night.
Poon's tired a little bit. You know, he gave a lot of energy last night defending the kid from Bentonville West. And, you know, you can see he's a little bit winded. You know, 2 hard ball games back-to-back with 1 day of preparation is hard on kids. It really is.
Won't convert the and one. Well, a lot of basketball being played.
We're going to have 5 games in 8 days, Buzz. I mean,
that's a lot of basketball.
That's the NBA schedule.
That's Olise back out to Isbell. He passes up the shot.
Last night after we played, I made all 7 of my kids that played minutes go to the training room. I gave them an ice bath. I had to get 20 minutes in an ice bath with Miss Sherry. They didn't like it, but I think it refreshed their legs for today.
Man, there's nothing I hate worse than ice. Well, a good move there by Branscombe, but he missed the shot.
Yeah, they thought I was penalizing them, but today I think they realized, hey, that's good.
We had Coach Little up here earlier, but he had to leave. 3-pointer on the way, and that is good. Javion Smith.
Big basket.
3-point basket, Javion Smith.
Woo. Branscombe missed the 3. So that's the second 3-pointer tonight for Javion.
You know, if we could just get about a 12, 13-point lead, I really think, you know, our confidence will grow and Heritage will come back to reality. Coach Olson's doing a great job with his timeouts. He sees it. He sees the momentum switching it. You know, as a coach, you try to slow it down as much as you can. Grizzlies just got to keep playing hard, pounding boards. I think the key for us will be flashing across the middle, trying to go high-low with our big kids and not just settling for 1-3. You know, as big as we are, we really need to kill them on the offensive glass, and a lot of that just comes down to effort.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, kids not shooting well, you watch their defensive performance and you watch their effort, it goes down. So, unfortunately, that's hard on coaches. You know, I tell our kids all the time, don't let your offense dictate everything else about your basketball game.
Well, and every game seems to present you a different set of issues. Like last night when they played against Bentonville West, we don't have a height advantage. They have a 6'8" guy, 6'7" guy, and both of them can jump. Tonight we do have the height advantage, so the high-low you're talking about is definitely important.
Yeah, I like the way the Grizzlies play. I like the pieces of the puzzle. They haven't quite put it together yet, kind of like us. You know, we're still playing. You know, the layoff hurt them also because they were just starting to playing really, really good basketball. You get a little bit of a break, it's hard to keep that momentum going.
And, you know, we got to go home, get some rest, and go back to Springdale on Tuesday, Southside on Wednesday, and we got Fayetteville at home on Friday.
3 games next week. It's going to be a big week. We're actually going to give our kids off tomorrow except for shooting. Uh-oh, good pass.
Well, that's nice. Cannot get it to convert, though. Javion, the airtime that he has is incredible.
Woo!
Branscombe lowered his shoulder. That's going to be a charge.
Yeah, they're switching the ball screen now, and I think that Coach Burnett made that adjustment. They're starting to switch all the ball screens, and it's bothering Heritage. You know, Heritage hadn't figured out to slip that screen, try to go back door on them yet, but they will. They'll make an adjustment. I thought the Grizzlies did a great job there.
It's Javion left side, back out to Derek. Poom on the right wing.
Wow. High-low.
That foul is against Solis.
His third, team foul number 6.
16 fouls against Heritage,
That's
0
quick.
against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, early in the third, so we'll be on the free throw line a lot in the second half. You see Heritage go to his zone.
Yeah.
Try to combat that.
3-pointer in and out. Javion, who has 2 threes on the night, couldn't get that one to go. Manuel goes high, misses the shot, but he's fouled.
That's frustrating from a coaching standpoint. Let the ball be dribbled the length of the floor and drive down the lane. It's one of the things, you know, you can lose your guy, but you should never lose the ball. And I know Coach Burnett's shaking his head on that one. Hopefully the guys, you know, again, we miss a shot, got our head down, jog back.
Ben Manuel at the line, 10 points on the night for Ben, make that 11. Second free throw from Manuel's good. He's got a nice rotation on the ball, Coach.
Yeah, he's pretty smooth. Heritage is, you know, they're playing with a little confidence. They've switched to a 1-3-1 zone here. Should be a lot of openings around that free throw line. Right there, right there.
Hit him. Boom at the line. Back out to Derek. Javion inside the Boom.
That's what I would attack all day long, Buzz. I called that. I mean, if you go to 1-3-1 with that size and length, they hit the high. He's either got the drive, you know, Karis Washington lives right there, or you got the kid on the blocks.
Solis looking for a little help. That's Isbell back to Solis. The back door, no good. Gets his own rebound, but it's ejected.
Got lucky there. They hurt us on the screen and roll. No one got the roller.
Solis is listed at 6'3".
Is that height or width? Height. I mean, he's a big,
he's
wide
big
body.
Kid. Big kid.
He's very physical.
Northside fouls number 10 Denari or his third, team foul number 2.
Now 2 team fouls on the Grizzlies. Manuel back at the line. His first free throw is good.
Hard to guard him at the free throw line. Got to keep him off the line.
Luke Young at the scorer's table. He'll come in first chance. Second free throw's good. So Manuel's 4 for 4 from the line. Denarian Whitmore checks out. So it'll be Luke Young, Poom Savoy, Derek Shepard, Marco Smith, and Javion Smith. Those are our 5 Grizzlies on the floor now.
We're starting in a 1-3-1 zone again. You look at that free throw line, Buzz.
Yeah, Taylor Burgess has come out. He had 2 threes earlier. Ryan Wassman checks in for the War Eagles. Derek Shepard for 3. You can see it from here. That was going to be off. Javion with the rebound. Nice pass to Marco. Marco's shot won't go, but he'll get 2 free throws. Nice potential assist there by Javion.
Absolutely. I like the game plan. I mean, I really do. You get them in foul trouble. Those kids are going to start having to sub. I don't think their bench is going to be as big as their starters, and plus gives you a chance to score some points pretty easy on the line.
Marco makes his first one. Branscombe comes out. Peyton Esters comes in. His first time in the ball game. Second free throw short. Manuel with the rebound. So the Bears now with an 8-point lead. 2:20 left in the third quarter.
Good switch by Young. Need some help on the post. They got a guarding the post kid on the switch.
Manuel's 3-pointer's good. That's a guy you can't leave open. 17 points on the night, 7 points in this quarter for Ben Manuel. Marco won't go. Poon with the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Still be Grizzly basketball.
Got lucky there. We got 3 kids standing around the perimeter, one kid going to the rebound. We got to get everybody crashing the boards.
Luke Young will inbound for the Bears. He'll go all the way back to Derek Shepard.
There we go, getting some movement now. Free throw line, flash.
Derek with the floater, and it's good. Just when you think you boxed him out where he can't shoot a 3.
Yeah, that was it. They made a little inside shallow cut, point guard shallow cut to the baseline. Kind of overloaded the zone, put 2-on-1 on the baseline, and the back defender had to choose to guard the post player, come out and guard the runner. And luckily for us, Shepard hit a big shot. We sprinted back, took the charge. Right here, 4-point possession.
Yeah, exactly. 7-point lead for the Bears. Again, the fouls difference in the two teams is pretty substantial. Javion with the head fake.
I like the way they're playing. Golly.
Won't go.
Got to stick that.
Isbell with long-range threes, nothing but thin air. Almost goes out of the gym.
You can see the pressure the Grizzlies are putting on him. Early in the game, that he hits that late, they're wearing him down.
Under a minute now in the third.
High-low. Right there.
Pass intended for Luke is stolen. That was Isbell with the quick hands. So Isbell pushes it down the floor, knocked out of bounds by Javion. So with 37.5 seconds, Ryan Wassman will inbound for Heritage. That three-pointer off the mark. That was Esters with the miss.
Shot clock's off. We can hold for the last shot. It's interesting to see who's got the possession coming out. So this could be a 4-point play if we hold it, score, and then get the ball to start the fourth period.
Derek Shepard will work against Isbell. Under 10 seconds now. Poon with the head fake. Floater. Oh, good opportunity there. Marco Smith just couldn't get a handle on it. Probably would have been able to dunk it to make it 46-37. But that's how the third quarter will end. The Bears have a 7-point lead. We will take a break and come back with the fourth quarter. This is the Grizzly Sports Network.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do, so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history, at least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
All right, welcome back to action. 8 minutes left in this ball game. Bears up 44-37.
We come out in a 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Manuel with the drive, kicks it back out. And he is fouled by Luke Young. That'd just be the third team foul that's had for the Bears. Ryan Wassman will inbound. That's Isbell. Javion Smith was quick to get there Manuel with another 3.
Grizzlies having a hard time moving their feet tonight.
Yeah, 2 threes on the night for Ben Manuel. He's been their scoring machine. That's the guy that you got to shut down.
Turn face up, boom, right there, high-low. Oh my goodness, got to get that.
Isbell's intended pass.
Tip by Young.
Stolen by Young. Young for the dunk. It's the layup. Safe way to go, Coach. I know you guys like seeing him go the safe way.
I don't think he had the proper footwork down to take that chance. And, you know, sometimes you got a red light, green light, and a yellow light. You know?
That was probably the yellow right there.
Yeah, I think so.
That 3-pointer is good. That was Peyton Esther's first points of the night are a 3. He gets them into a 1-possession game here. Javion for 3. That is good.
Big basket right there.
Well, Javion has 9 points, 3 threes. A lot of pressure by the Grizzlies. Shot clock is at 12.
Heritage is not running anything fancy offensively. They're just setting a few ball screens, and we switch and don't get the roller or failing to step out and defend the shooter. But got to lock down right here.
Yeah, that foul's against Javion. Luke Young comes out. Denarian Whitmore comes back in. Isbell's 3-pointer is good, man. They are knocking down the threes.
It's 3 straight possessions, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's about a 2 feet past the line shot there.
James Isbell, who's just a 5'7" senior, has 6 points tonight, both of them threes. D-Bug.
It's got to be Anwar.
That's got to go, and it doesn't, but he'll go to the line. It seems like a lot of our passes, we're trying to get them down low, are just not quite. They're too low. You give them an opportunity to break it up, but D-Bug had to fight for that one.
You know, we're playing the percentages right now. You know, I tell our kids a lot. It's like going to the casino. You know, sooner or later you're going to win, or sooner or later you're going to lose. But we're going high percentage shots on the blocks, and they're down here shooting 25-footers, 22-footers, and their percentage is higher than ours right now. So.
Solis comes in for Hensley. D-Bug missed his first one. He has another one coming. It's on the way, and it's good.
Coach is picking them up full court now.
You see some pressure here from the Grizzlies. 5:14 left in the game.
Yeah. The key to being able to do this is we're not in foul trouble, or we're not putting them on the free throw line. So now we can gamble a little bit. This will make them shoot it a little faster.
Corner, and it's no good. Marco with the rebound.
Now the kid was open, but we made him shoot it about a half second faster than he wanted to. That's what the press can do for you.
That was Peyton Esters, who's not a starter, but he does have an earlier 3. Javion now will pull up for the 3, and it's good.
Big basket. Big basket.
3-point basket for Javion Smith.
4th 3 tonight for Javion Smith. And he's hit, the last 2 are big. Quick hands from Poom, but he's going to be called for the foul, and Poom's thinking, I got all ball there.
You know, Anna Gooden does that a lot in the games, to reach around when they go by you. Some officials call it, some don't. It's most of the time in my career, it gets called on us.
That's because we're the Northside Lady Bears.
Walk.
So Manuel lost his footing, and the ball goes out of bounds. The Grizzlies will have it with 4.5 minutes left. 7-point lead. So no pressure, and Coach, they really can't pressure you.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we get an 8 or 10 point lead, this ball game's really going to have to. They're either going to be satisfied to play us close or try to win. If they try to win, it's over. We'll spread it out. Unless we do stuff like that.
Can't throw it away. The pass was intended for Derek Shepard, but it goes out of bounds. Another turnover and more pressure from the Grizzlies.
In the conference, you're allowed a 10-point window as far as winning. You know, for example, we beat Heritage by 9, and they beat us by 10, and we tied. They get to go the higher seed because they beat us by more. So it's important that we win by double digits, win by 10.
Gotcha.
So
thanks for explaining that. You know, people have asked that question.
Yeah, sometimes you want to kind of. I've asked our team before several times. You want to try to win it, or you want to try to keep it close? My whole staff, we're winning. So that's sometimes we go from getting beat 4 or 5 points to getting beat 13-14 like we did at Bentonville because we didn't want to just try to keep the game close. We're by guys trying to win.
Now Burgess is back in the ball game for the War Eagles. 8 points, 2 threes out of those 8 points. Ball stolen by Poom. That's Javion, and he's getting ready to take flight. Ball is off the glass and good.
Grizzlies fell back in a 2-3 to try to let them burn some clock. You know, they're working for a shot, and they're burning 20 seconds off the shot clock, which plays in our favor.
Three-pointer by Burgess, his 3rd of the night. But I'll tell you what, those 3-pointers keep you in the ball game.
They sure do. And they hitting a lot of them tonight. I'd like to know how many they've hit, Buzz.
Javion loses control of it. Manuel gets it. That pass. Big Burgess. Yeah, nice job by the Grizzlies. D-Bug on the floor, kind of throws it up in desperation, but he'll at least get to go to the line.
The shot clock gives every team a chance if you're down 6 or 8 because you know you got the ball back in 35 seconds. And so from a coaching standpoint, it kind of dictates how you play offensively. You know, I've never been one to slow it down, but you get a lead late, you want to try to burn 20 seconds before you start taking shots. Sometimes that backfires on you. Your kids start thinking we're trying to, you know, not score. You know, my mindset is always we're always trying to win. We're never thinking trying not to lose.
Couldn't convert either one of those free throws. Still a 2-possession game here.
Oh my goodness.
Burgess. The free throw line is good.
We're a step slow, Buzz. I still think that's the after effects of last night. We missed 2 free throws, 2 inches from a steal breakaway, and they hit the jumper.
I'll get the roll, and we do. Marco Smith. Coach, to answer your question, they have 9 3-pointers.
That's keep a lot of teams in a ball game.
There's another 3-pointer. Almost got the roll. That was Isbell with the miss. Poom Savoy with the rebound. 6-point lead with 1:38. Javion for 3. It's on the way. Marco saves it. Poom goes after it. He'll be guilty of the foul.
Well,
great job of Marco just to give us a chance.
From a coaching standpoint, that's very frustrating. You take a quick shot, you foul them 90 feet from the basket. Now they go to the other end, clock stop, 1-1. But from a kid's standpoint, they're playing.
And another reminder, thank you goes out to Pro Sports.
Well, it's a 6-point lead, but the way these guys have been hitting threes, especially Manuel and Burgess, He'll be glad to get out of this one.
Yeah, this is a big possession right here, Buzz. We're going to have to get a stop and then hit some free throws down the stretch. So if I'm Coach Burnett, Coach Nelke, I'm figuring out who I want to shoot the free throws. Who's got, obviously you look at your season-long stats, who's your best free throw shooter. But I'm more of I look at who's shooting the ball well tonight. I know Gooden and Karis Washington for us. But if somebody's having a really, really good game, then we're going to put the ball in their hands. So
Taylor Burgess at the line. Burgess with 10 so far tonight, make that 11.
Still a 2-possession game.
Yep.
With about 90 seconds left to play, so that's 3 possessions.
Burgess hits his second free throw.
Dribble. All right, there's the free throws.
Isbell fouls Boone, so Boone will go to the line.
Grizzlies are in the doubles. At the line shooting 2. Devarius Savoy.
Really important, no silly foul over the back if we do miss.
Boone's first free throw is short. Second free throw's good. 5-point game. Isbell will cross half court. Hensley inside, and he walked with it. That was Manuel. Got a little happy there, Coach.
That size, that length, he thought he was going to turn around and shoot, and there's Marco Smith, that length. Made him shuffle those feet. 2-possession game right now. If they foul us and we hit both, it turns into a 3-possession game with under a minute.
Javion all the way over to Poon. Just work as much as you can now.
Get out of the lane. Marco's been in the lane the whole time.
Manuel fouls Derek Shepard, so Derek will have free throws.
The line with 2 shots is Derek Shepard.
I don't know how many timeouts Rogers has used tonight, but my goodness.
This is a full timeout.
He's called more timeouts tonight than I've called in 2 weeks.
I was talking to Coach Fleur last night. Well, we have somebody from Heritage come up and talk to us while we're live.
I appreciate it, sir. Have a good night. Buzz, I may have to escort him on out myself.
You have to what? I'm not sure what happened there, but had somebody from Heritage come up.
He decided he'd leave.
What happened?
Oh, he didn't agree with the officiating. You know how it is.
Also, you had a Heritage sweatshirt on, and he came up and said something. I couldn't tell what he was saying, but he was talking to you about the officiating?
Yeah, he said the referees were horse manure.
Are you talking about in the girls' game?
No, right now.
Oh, right now.
This game.
Oh.
So I just told him it's time to leave.
Well, I mean, if it was...
He didn't like that, so.
Well, he left.
I took my headset off.
Yeah. Derek Shepard at the line. First free throw won't go.
Big possession right here. He hits this one. It's 2 possessions. 6-point ball game.
And the second one's good.
Big basket.
Isbell hurries down the floor. That's Manuel. Manuel back to Isbell. Passes the shot. 3-pointer's good. That was Ryan Wassman, who hadn't hit a bucket all night tonight. He gets a 3.
Well, they keep hitting timely baskets, don't they? That's why that last free throw by Shepard was so big, because now it's, we still have a can't lose unless you foul on a 3, but we still have possession. So now we go down, hit one free throw, but obviously it's a 2-possession game again. But it's going to be very, very important right here on the out-of-bounds play to get the ball into our best free throw shooter's hands and make sure we don't get a moving screen. I'm right in my huddle right now, I'm sending whoever I think's our weakest free throw shooter to the other end, clearing them out so they can't foul them. And it's imperative. It's a live basket. They made it, so it's a live ball. We can run the baseline, and we got to get the ball into our best free throw shooter's hand.
Well, Coach, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming in, especially after a game on the road, and help us with the broadcast. Coach Little had to leave after the first quarter of the game tonight, and for you to come in and offer your services here to let us know really what's going on. And always, it's my pleasure to get into the mind of Ricky Smith and to hear what you have to say, and I can't thank you enough, especially in crucial times like this.
Wow, Heritage got lucky there,
Yeah.
sloppy with the basketball. Heritage is allowing us to enter the pass, which is surprising. But, they feel like they can trap the passer, which is they have been. Got to give them credit. Oh, handle the ball.
There's Poon. Poon with the shot. It's good.
Don't foul.
5-point game with 15 seconds. Wow. And that's Manuel. That shot was off the glass and good, and he was fouled.
It's one of those things as a coach, you just scratch your head because now we stop the clock, give them a chance for an extra possession. Now we've got to enter it again. Same thing again. Find your best free throw shooter.
Manuel hit the end one. 22 on the night. And Poom Savoy is hit in the eye, it looks like. And that was Manuel who was guilty of the foul. He was going after the rebound. Poom still bent over. Hopefully he's all good. And he'll have to go shoot a free throw. 12.7 seconds left, and it is a 1-possession game. Free throws are huge right here.
We hit one. It's hypothetically it should be over, but Coach Burnett's going to take a timeout to let Poon
him kind of reorganize here, and hopefully he can. If he's got any sight vision or issues with his vision right now, try to clear that up a little bit.
We have 2 shots, so basically the old NBA 2-for-1.
Yeah.
You hit one of the 2 free throws, it's a 2-possession game. Then as a coach, I'm going to put one person up so they can't roll the basketball and make them start the clock. You got 12 seconds left, so you should take 5 to 7 seconds to get the ball across half court before they can get a quick shot. Let them shoot it without fouling them and get the rebound. And then if Rogers, who I think is out of timeouts, if I'm a coach, I'm checking the table right now to see if they're out of timeouts. Because if they're out of timeouts, we're not going to take the ball out of bounds. We're going to let the ball bounce. Anything under 5 seconds, you don't get a 5-second call. Right. So we just get the ball, step out of bounds, hold it as the clock runs out because they're out of timeouts. I don't know if coaching them looked, but I don't think they have any more timeouts. So if he hits, I'm telling my kids, you hit 1 out of 2, make them take 7 seconds, then don't take the ball out of bounds.
Heritage has no timeouts.
Yeah. So if we hit 1 out of 2 and they burn at least 7 seconds, then we don't have to even inbounce the basketball, regardless if they score or not.
Well, the Grizzly Sports Network is extremely thankful, not just what you do on the floor, but what you're doing right now. Our viewers love to get the inside as Poom's first free throw is short.
He's got to hit one. Okay, Coach Burnett sees that he's shooting a little short. Now, this is a big play. We can't foul over the back right here.
All right, Poom with one more coming. Second free throw's good.
Okay, 12-7. Let's see how long. Oh, he handed it to him. Oh, he stepped out. See how long it takes. If it gets under 7 seconds, 5 seconds, game's over.
That's under 5 now.
Don't even worry about taking it out. Let it go.
That 3 was good. And there are zeros on the clock.
That's it. Ball game.
That should be the ball game, yes.
Yep. Everybody's in a little bit of state of shock, but that's the game.
That was Parker Branscombe that hit that 3. So 62-61.
You know, right now you feel like, hey, we could have done a little bit better. But in 2 weeks, all that matters is you got to win and they got a loss. Now, next time you play, you got a 1-point win. You can't let them beat you 2 if you tie. But you know, that's a big win for the Grizzlies.
Well, they get it back to 5-5 in the conference.
Very easily could have lost that game. Found a way to win it. Got a day off. Now you got a big road trip.
Go back to Har-ber.
Yeah, big road trip. Then you got Southside back-to-back nights. So not really what they wanted, you know, as far as perfection play.
Yeah. But a win.
Yeah. At this point, that's all that matters.
Well, Coach, again, thank you for spending time with us. I tell you what, between Coach Fuller doing it in football, he's got a mic on the field, his expertise in the Grizzlies, and you putting a headset on with your expertise with the Lady Bears and the Grizzlies. Thank you so much for doing that, man. Our viewers love it, getting the inside view. And as always, I love spending time with you and getting your version of what needs to be won or what has been done. And thanks for spending time with us, and good luck Tuesday against Har-ber.
Yes, sir. Buzz, there is one thing I would like to say tonight. My wife lost her grandmother, Josephine Tincleaf, out of Scranton, Arkansas. Tim Tincleaf, the coach at Sugiaco's mother. Ronnie Tincleaf, my father-in-law's mother. She's 97, I believe. Wow. I could be wrong on that. Lived a wonderful life, had a big family. And it's a lot of people in Scranton are thinking about her. And she's in, my wife is, was worshipped her grandmother. So want to send my thoughts and prayers out to the Tincleaf family in Scranton, Arkansas.
Well, Coach, our prayers are with your wife and family, and we're sure sorry for her loss.
Yes, sir.
But
yes, sir.
Thankful that she did live a long life.
Yes, sir. She lived a long, good life. This is an awesome thing to see right here, the Grizzlies and Heritage circling up in prayer after the game. Lo and behold, here come the Lady Bears out there. So
that is awesome. I say let's go cold mic while they pray.
Thank you for this great game of basketball, and thank you for this awesome night. I'm thankful we get to be here and not get snowed out, and just pray for a safe ride home for everyone. In your name we pray. Amen.
Carter Hensley, who led them in prayer, that is a very cool thing to see.
That's what it's about right there. I mean, we may not like you for 32 minutes, but when it's over with, we'll shake your hand, see you down the road.
Well, that's going to do it for tonight. The Lady Bears win theirs. The Grizzlies win theirs. They both have to go to Springdale on Tuesday to play Har-ber. The Grizzly Sports Network will be there. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside head Lady Bear coach Ricky Smith saying so long. And as always, go Bears.